What up? Hello. Alright, we're here today. Hi, Silver. We're making some grilled cheese and tomato soup. I've made plenty of grilled cheeses in my life, but not really that much tomato soup, so that's going to be new. But I think I've got a little bit of a recipe, but I'm not terribly worried about it. There we go. I've got a recipe kind of going, but we're going to make it work. I don't know. If it turns out bad, I learned. So, we're going to start with the yellow onion. We're going to peel it, and we're going to use half of it for our soup, because that's going to take a little bit longer, so we're going to start with that. Alright, so, chop the top off this bad boy. And the bottom. Lovely. Peel this nice little first layer off. Get that lovely skin off. I'll probably start crying because this onion is actually fairly pungent, but it smells good. We're only needing half. I'm trying to think of how I want it to cut it. We only need half. We're just going to cut it right down the middle. Set this bad boy to the side. We'll use it more later. And we're going to cut it this way. This is going to be good old cutting practice. We'll see how it goes. Onions murder your eyes. I used to work at a Subway, so I want to say I have a little bit of immunity because I used to just like cut onions a fairly large amount at a time, and they never really bothered me that much then anyways, but sometimes you get a good batch and they get you. We're just going to finely chop these. I don't really want big pieces in my soup anyways, so I'm just going to make sure they're nice and small. For now, we're just getting them tinier than they already are. When I worked in Subway, it was also a whole lot easier to cut onions because you just had to take the skin off and throw them in the good old, what's it called? Like the big huge slicer. That bad boy was a dream. We'll see if this is too much onion. I don't know. It might be. But I feel like half an onion is not a terribly large amount. But we'll see. Make sure I don't cut myself. Get the kind of cut pieces in the corner. There we go. This is good practice, I think. I've got to work on moving my fingers, or my fingers back and the food up, not the knife back and my fingers back. We're getting closer. It sure smells like onions. They're actually not that bad on my eyes, like, at all. So, I still got it. Just kidding. It's probably just not that strong of an onion. Come on. Maybe this is a lot of onion. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just trying to get it in smaller, more manageable pieces right now. Pretty ready for this. I hope the tomato soup tastes good. I know the mac and cheese, the grilled cheese will taste just fine. So I'm pretty excited to try the tomato soup with it. But either way, I know I'm gonna get an okay grilled cheese out of this. So it's kind of win-win for me. Where did I get the recipe for the tomato soup? It's a little bit of a mix-up. I started with a base from, it's called pepperbowl.com. I actually have it pulled up right here. But other than that, I altered the ingredients a fair bit, and I kind of made the procedure up a little bit more on my own. So it's an alteration off Pepper Bowl. I'm just trying it. I've never done it before, so I can't vouch that it's good. I'm just gonna give it a go. See if I can cut this the best way. I'm gonna dice this a fair bit, or mince it, I guess, at this point. I want them very small. See if I can like line it up. Also try to knock as many pieces as I can, or not knock as many pieces as I can off the counter. We're getting closer. So far, so good. Knock on some wood that I don't jinx it. But yeah, this is coming from Pepper Bowl. It's kind of a start. I also looked at Jake Kenji Lopez Alt's YouTube. That had a little more equipment necessary than I have, so I had to kind of alter off of his as well. And I also I'm using tomato paste instead of tomato sauce, so, and I can start to feel the onions in my eyes. It's very little, but they're there. And I'm just gonna destroy these. Better flavor anyways. Good, I'm glad. I feel like I've watched a lot trying to just learn how to make tomato soup anyways. I looked at a fair bit of stuff, and then when I was like, I'm gonna do that this weekend, I was like, well, I gotta know how. So I'm using some tomato paste, some chicken broth, a little bit of heavy whipping cream instead of milk. But I might do like a half and half deal because I don't think I need, it calls for 2 cups. I think I'm gonna do a cup of heavy whipping cream, a cup of milk to emulsify it a little bit, but not make it like crazy. And I don't want to, the milk, the whole milk will have a little bit of fat in it. I don't know how the content works in heavy whipping cream, but I want it to taste good. Half and half, that'd be ideal. Yeah, we're just gonna use literal half and half of milk and heavy whipping cream. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with where these are. They're small enough. Get this bad boy. Now we're gonna get some garlic really quickly after I wipe off my hands. Onion cut and done. No tears shed. A couple onions dropped on the floor. I'll get later. It's all for the sake of learning. It's okay. Also gonna throw some veggie oil in the pan and get that going. Just a touch. Grating the garlic would have worked well. I'm glad. I was kind of thinking, I'm like, worst case scenario, I just grate it and then kind of finely mince that once I've grated it. So I thought, that would probably work. But I'm glad. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I was really happy with how it turned out, honestly. Only thing I might change is I probably won't put the sauce in the cast iron after I make the chicken in it, just because it adds so much unnecessary oil. Yeah, I thought about that. I always look at those when I go to like TJ Maxx and Ross's because it seems beneficial. I should in the future. Speaking of garlic, we're gonna use a clove in this nice fancy bag. A single clove. It said 1 clove of garlic, gently crushed. We're just gonna drop it in and fish it out later. I've never done anything like this before, but we'll try. That's gently crushed enough. Move our onion on a paper towel over there. Yeah, I bought some minced garlic and then I was like, ugh. You should get some real garlic and try it and work with it. So I bought minced garlic and then I bought regular garlic like a week later. So I got both in case I need it, but it's for getting better. So I'm forcing myself to practice with it. We're basically just going to give these bad boys a moment. Boo, self-improvement, I know. Forcing myself to learn. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Chicken Alfredo was a nice little step up. I thought, at least. You're going to let these bad boys get nice and smelly. Make a difference. Turn it on, because it's actually dark over here. And we just put a little bit of vegetable oil in the pot as well. I can start to smell it. Man, it was so good. It was so much better than I really expected, in all honesty. Not that I expected it to be bad, but I was like, man, this is gonna be interesting. The garlic bread, pretty good too. Overall, I was very happy with how it turned out. Now I got some small changes to make. We're gonna upload that bad boy to the down to business version. Is gonna go up much later probably than the burgers did, because I have like 2 more servings of chicken Alfredo to eat, and I don't want to make a whole nother more than a pound of it yet. So, but this gave me some stuff to work on, and it turned out well. That's like something you could make for a real dinner as well. Face down in the pan and put another pan on top of it to I'm assuming that would make it more toasted, increase the browning, right? My only question is evenly toast. My question is if I put the garlic butter on though, would I line the pan so I don't lift it up and it's just put it face down. Would I line the pan with something so the garlic doesn't stick to it? So the butter doesn't stick to it? I don't know. But I'd be willing to try it. Because yeah, it was toasty, but it definitely was more so on the edges than the bottom. So I would like to try that again just to get even, there's nothing wrong with more crunch, that's for sure. Alright. These bad boys are smelling. We're going to add the next stuff. See what it says to do. Oh, okay. Well, cool. I'll definitely have to try that. Tomato paste, almond milk, and water. We're gonna do whole milk and half and half. Whole milk and heavy whipping cream and chicken stock, actually. So let me grab all that. I have a can of tomato paste. Let me finish opening it. It's grease. Yeah, that's true. Also, fun fact. I just bought this can opener from the dollar store about 20 minutes ago. No, like 25, because I had time to get back here, but because I realized I don't have a can opener at all. I do now though. Spoon's too big. We need to get the tiny spatula. Rubber scraper, I guess. This tomato paste, unironically, is very tasty. It's thick. Try to get it all out. 6 ounces. It said 1 can. I don't know if the measurement's going to be right, but we'll try it. I'm confident enough that it will not be terrible. Alright. Set that to the side. Let me grab the milk and whatnot. I already know this is a cup because I used the last cup for the chicken alfredo. So I already know this is a cup. Oh, that's an unopened one. Hold up. This is a cup. Heavy cream. Get everything added really quickly. Nice cup of chicken broth. And a lovely cup of whole milk. Alright. Time to mix that around. Okay, hype. Good. I would love a list of recommendations as well. That would be lovely. Alright, it said bring this to a boil. So we're going to do that. I'm not using the cast iron yet, so I'm going to move it to the side. Although it is going to need to start getting warm here soon. Yeah, seriously, Silver, I would love a list of recommendations. I'm thinking about this week, might do some breakfast stuff, just because I experimented with some breakfast stuff, because I love breakfast, and it actually turned out pretty good. Like the stuff I experimented with. I'm excited to share it. Got to try to break up some of the tomato paste without spilling. And it says to bring it to a boil, so I'm gonna make it boil. Best can opener ever. OXO Good Grips. Oh, really? My mom used to have some, like, it wasn't what you were saying, but it was like similar. It was just like powdered for chicken broth that she really liked. But I never noticed the difference between it and normal chicken broth. I thought it tasted good. That's interesting. Yeah, for sure. Send me a list of recommendations. You can send that bad boy in the Discord, put it in the cooking channel. I'd love to read it and see it because I'm new to this. So, alright, we're gonna start heating up the cast iron. Bring it to a boil, simmer and flame for 10 minutes. Okay, once this thing's boiling, we'll start heating up the cast iron. Or once it's getting there. Hey, boss. Hello, sir. Hey, y'all ready for Mario Kart tonight? I'm ready for Mario Kart tonight. Scrape the rest of this tomato paste. Waste none. Oh no! Ugh! I really need to fix that. I'll fix that today. I'll have to get that sorted out so that stops happening. I'm ready. I'm chilling. I'm probably gonna play some games after this stream just to chill until then. Enjoy myself. Alright, we're gonna start heating the cast iron to medium. And this is for our grilled cheese. And I love this cast iron skillet. Let me bring this bad boy over there. A large cast iron skillet. See, the bottom is not as evenly coated in the shine. Where was it? You can kind of see it. This might make some martinis. I was talking with Crumple and he asked if we were ready, like yesterday after he ended stream. Or was it yesterday he streamed? 2 days ago after he ended stream, and I was like, I know Silver's ready because of that picture you sent to the Discord earlier this week. I was like, I know Silver's ready. You got plenty of stuff to try out. That'd be fun though. I'm getting sauce slightly everywhere. Just a little bit. Come on. We're getting there. I have a feeling that the grilled cheese might take a little longer, but that's okay because it's sauce. It's soup. It ain't looking too bad though. This is actually looking kind of good. I just know I'm gonna have to find the garlic chunk later, but we'll get there. Oh, I found it. That was easy. Okay, we'll be able to find it. Alright. This bad boy's going in the sink. We're done with it. I got some butter for my bread. I'm gonna start getting the cast iron ready. Oh. Okay, this thing's starting to boil, so we're gonna simmer it for 10 minutes now, it said. Oh, I just got so much. I'll put the bowl onto the handle. Alright. Simmer. Let it simmer now. For 10 minutes. What time is it? 11:52 until 12:02. Seems like we're gonna be right on time for lunch. I think there's definitely a lot of onion though, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Probably I'll probably pour it in, so not all the onion will go in, but I'll get a little bit of onion. So that will probably be a revision. Maybe we'll go with even like a quarter chopped onion. I don't know, or just more sauce. More soup. I'm trying not to make too much because it's only me eating it. So not that it won't be good. So far, stuff I've made is good, so I've enjoyed being able to eat it. But hopefully we keep that streak going. All right, like I was saying. We're gonna start melting some butter in a pan. I'm getting 2 little slices because we're gonna toast the inside of our bread. Yeah, I would agree. True. I could have let them sit for longer as well, but I think it'll be all right. But I would, either cut it down. Volume, how many I'm putting in wise, like how much I'm putting in, or caramelized like you said, so it's not really as noticeable in the soup. I agree. Alright. 2 pieces of sourdough. I'm grabbing a plate for this. Yeah, fancy bread. I just got a food thermometer. I'm about to start making bread. I got the temperature at which I can do the yeast at. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, we're throwing the 2 little guys of butter on the cast iron. They're gonna melt. We're gonna start toasting the inside of our bread. Grab these bad boys, slap them in. Gotta use 1 piece of bread to spread the butter around a little first. That way they'll slide. I've never tried it before, but we're definitely gonna give it a try. Because I wanna learn. I think it'd be fun. I'd like to make like white bread. Be dope if I could just make my own bread and it'd be semi-healthy. But yeah, I've never tried before. One thing I have learned so far from looking at it is make your recipe by weight, not by volume. Which I feel like should be rather obvious, but I didn't think about it until I watched a video, certain video, and somebody said that, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. It seems a lot more technical, which bread seems like a very technical process of getting things just right. See this bad boy's little? Our bread's actually toasting rather well. Okay, we might be coming all out at kind of the same time. I feel that. I don't like something about doing bread anyways, and when things aren't going quite your way, working with any dough, when things aren't quite going your way, and then everything just starts sticking to everything and just kind of I'm like, puts me close to the edge, makes me pissed, makes me mad. Apologies, but yeah, no, I could definitely see that. I'm not a huge fan of stuff getting all in between my fingers either. How we looking? All right. So, turn you down just a touch. No, you need this down for a little longer. So right now we're just getting a nice little toast on the inside. Good morning. It's almost noon, but good morning. We're just toasting a little bit on the inside. You can see there's plenty of room to go around where it is not toasty, but this is the inside, so it's okay. Let me grab my cheese while I'm sitting. It's morning for you. It's not morning for me. It's noon, but good morning, afternoon. Good morning to everyone. Good everything to everyone. All right. We got a classic slice of American and a slice of Colby Jack. Because the reason we got one of the American and Colby Jack, yes, it is American, because American melts so much easier. We're going to use it to melt and melt our Colby Jack, which does not melt quite as easy. Alright, and we're going to assume this bad boy is good. Oh, it's good. A little crispy, but that's okay. Alright. Keeping an eye on everything. Soup is still looking good. Okay, now put a little bit more butter in. Just a touch. I try to spread it out so it's like overall it's like a tablespoon, maybe. Because I don't want to like drown it, but just little slices at a time to use on your pieces. Get that bad boy going. We got our grilled cheese put together now. Slap one side down and move it around. Try not to burn yourself. Get it moving a lot so you can get the whole bottom side covered in. Get it moving a lot so you can get the whole bottom side covered in butter. I've never done it with shredded cheddar. No, I've not. I do have some sharp cheddar that I was thinking about using today, but I decided I'll just stick to the good old Colby Jack. Yes, that is tomato soup. Also, is there tearing on stream? Or is that just my computer? There is tearing on stream. Okay, maybe it's just me. Okay. Nonetheless, yeah. A little bit of Colby Jack instead of cheddar, but I've never made it with cheddar, but, well, shredded cheddar. Trying to keep this bad boy mixed because I have a very small burn. There is some tearing every once in a while. Okay. I'm not sure why that's happening, but I'll make sure to troubleshoot that next time. This is the first time I think it's ever happened, at least that I've seen. about every minute or so. Okay, well, bear with me, sorry. I also need to get the spatula because the bad boy getting too hot to touch. Give it a good old flip. I should be a little more careful with my grilled cheese. You can use a weight if you have a weight. You can also just press it down with the spatula evenly to make sure that it's getting all the areas. It's nice to have all your stuffings equally browned. It's kind of hard in this pan, and with the one thing that's nice about homemade bread is it doesn't get all crumpled up in the bag, so you can make it super thin. Salt, black pepper, dried basil, and we can drizzle in some olive oil optionally, but I'm not going to. Let me get the salt, black pepper, and basil. Give that a little mixing. Peek at our guy down here, see how he's doing? He's doing okay. He could use a touch of butter to help him brown in all the good spots. Spread it evenly and it melts well. Yeah, I've never made it with shredded cheese, but definitely would be something I do want to try. I really like when I'm able to buy block cheese and shred it, because that stuff melts like a dream. Just throw this bad boy in. We're gonna flip this bad boy back a little bit. It's getting a little more browned in some places than others, but we'll make it work. It's gonna taste good nonetheless. It's grilled cheese. Alright, sit. Here, keep mixing this out. Tastes like tomato soup. Add a touch more shallot. Just a shimmy. And a little bit more basil as well. Trying to make sure that I'm speaking loud enough from over here. That bad boy is done now on that side. See if we can't. Let me get this bad boy on the plate. Take this off. No. Give it. Take this literally off the heat. In all honesty, I've not experimented with the spices too much to know like which ones I like and don't like. Only one I've really experimented with enough is like oregano, but we're getting there. We're working it out. So yeah, like I said, this was just salt, pepper, and basil going in this bad boy. It was really not a lot, but that's all it takes. Now it is the time to. Oh, there's our garlic. There's our little crushed garlic. And he's going in the trash because we're done with him. Thanks. Actually, see if I can sift out a little onion as well. Oh, we got a little. Alright. time to plate it all up. We're gonna use our slotted spoon a little bit. Jazz music is my background. I tried to find royalty-free jazz music. It's surprisingly harder to find than you might think. But I would like to play jazz as my background. I spilled a little. We'll get a nice good-sized bowl, not go crazy with it. Definitely too much onions, but that's okay. There's some jazz music interspersed throughout this playlist, but not a whole lot. Also, my stovetop is a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. It's definitely going to take a nice cleaning later. This bad boy can go in the sink right now. I'm not going to worry about it now. I gotta clean off my countertop because of the drippings of tomato. Here's our bad boy. It's a little more brown in some places than others, as you can see, but she's done. It's very brown on camera. I don't think we're quite at the burnt point. I could record my music, that'd be a lot. I don't think we're quite at the burnt point, but good thing is grilled cheese, if it gets to the point where it's a little too brown, give it the old scrape. I'm not gonna cut it with a fancy knife because I got a butter knife that's perfectly good right here. And like I was saying earlier, I was gonna throw some sharp cheddar in there earlier, but I thought, I already got a slice of Kobe Jack. Let's see if we can do a cheese pull of any sort. Squeeze it all together, all the goodness. Probably not. Nope. But the cheese is in there. The bite had a little bit of a cheese pull, yeah. It tastes good. The grilled cheese does. I knew it would. That's because I've made it before. But let's see how the tomato soup tastes without burning my mouth, because it is hot. Definitely way too much onion. It's okay. Something to make note of. Yeah, either caramelize it or use way less. I'm going to give that a sec to cool down because it's probably hot. We'll try a little bit right now. Trying to get a piece without so much onion. Quite frankly, there's a lot of onion. Okay. I think that's pretty good. It's nice and tomatoey. It's definitely got more tomato flavor than like if you were to just buy tomato soup in the store. That's pretty hearty. Look at that. Let me grab a drink. All right, now the real test is dip the grilled cheese in the tomato soup. The classic, which I admittedly did not do much as a child, but I just ate them separate. Alright, let's see how this tastes. I'm pretty happy with that. Dang, that actually tastes really good. Yeah, I never really did that when I was young, but not that I didn't like it. I'd rather eat the grilled. I always would eat the grilled cheese and then just kind of like drink the soup. But dang, well, that was good. Seems like we have another goodie on our hands, which I'll take. So far, no duds yet. Nothing that's just like completely inedible. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, I'd probably I don't know how I'm gonna edit it with the, or fix it with the onion, but we will. We will, for sure. I take a big bite because I don't want to get soup on my face. We'll take it. The recipe is not in the Discord, but after some fine tuning, I can definitely put it in the Discord. I'll do a little bit of touching it up, and we'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in the maybe I'll do a recipes channel. I don't know. I'll put it in the Discord. Your arm's bothering you? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it goes away rather soon. Hopefully the rest of your day is not as tasking and you can chill a little. 100% should have a recipes channel. Alright, I'll make one. I'll make one and then one day I can compile it all. We got three. We got three now. But I shouldn't have much catching up to do to get it going. I usually write all my recipes before I stream. This is the first time I didn't do that, but I will go back and I usually write them all in kind of like chronological order. No worries. Man, I'm content. Yeah, I'll make a recipes channel, and then I'll make a recipes from stream channel, and I'll make a recipes channel if anybody wants to drop their stuff in. Or no, they could just do that in cooking. I feel like if they just did that in cooking, it'd be just as good. Whew, this is a good lunch. I was up fairly late last night, and I thought, man, I'm gonna wake up late and eat breakfast late, and then I'm gonna be like full for lunch. But I woke up at like 7:30, which was pretty good. And then I got to work and practiced a little bit earlier in the day, so. And I wasn't full. A little bit of cleaning up to do. Really not that much. Had I been more efficient with the spatulas, we got one spatula, one scraper, silicone spoon or something, a slotted spoon, whatever you need. One of those, and 2 pans. That ain't bad. Well, we will definitely take this. Whew. I just gotta chew a little, make sure I get the onions. Hello. What's up, Droid Insanity? I just finished making my food. I'm making some lovely grilled cheese. I just made some lovely grilled cheese and tomato soup, and it actually turned out pretty good. But I just finished up. How are you doing? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking this Thursday I might do some good old breakfast food. I got a skillet pancake recipe that I really like because I'm not good at making pancakes. but we might try to make some normal pancakes too, just for the heck of it. And then I got a just some pretty normal stuff. Talk about eggs a little bit. My big thing, what I've been doing right now, I was talking with Crumple Nuts about this. My big thing that I've been doing recently is I'll do a fried egg on top of some toast with just a little bit of peanut butter. I think it's so good. I don't know why. I think it's really good. The difference between the skillet pancake and a regular pancake, the skillet pancake recipe that I have made, you just take, like, I guess just calling it a skillet pancake's pretty ambiguous. But you can obviously use the skillet as a cookware, right? As a cooking surface, but instead of using it as a cooking surface, you just make a rather sizable portion of dough. I'd say probably about, like, you can make like a half pound of the Bisquick mix. That's what I've done, and that fills this 10-inch skillet. But the skillet pancake, you just put the batter in and level it out in here, and then you actually just toss it in the oven, and it's a lot easier because you can watch it. And then instead of, like, it's huge. I mean, it covers this whole pan, and it's like about that thick. But you just take you can flip it out, and you just take something, you just divide it into like 6 or 8 pieces, like almost like a little pizza. But yeah, yep, it's like a whole cake. Yeah, it's really big, so which works well for me because I really like pancakes, but I'm not good enough at making them normally. 1 and 2, I would not have the energy to make them every single morning, so I'll make 1 skillet pancake, and that's like a good 4 mornings at least for me, and I'll just put that baby on a plate and pull some out when I want it and take a piece off. Throw some chocolate chips in it if you want. Ooh, it's pretty good. I just want to do my own batter. I've just been doing the Bisquick because it's easy, but I want to make my own batter. It's a little more fluffy. Eggs, toast, and mustard. Never had mustard. I'm not knocking it. I've just never had it. Be interesting to try. Something. I feel like it tastes good. When I do my eggs, I just put like salt. When I'm doing it with the peanut butter, just a little bit of salt. No pepper. Don't like mustard? That's how I was. I used to hate mustard, but I grew into it. Whew. Well, now I got some good old tomato soup. This tomato soup probably makes 2 rather good sized servings, like probably 2 bowls of this. 3 to 4 if you're just doing a little bit to dip your sandwich in, which I should have done, but I wanted to put a little more in a bowl so you could actually see it. I also need to one day explore the cheese game. There's a lot of cheeses that people argue is really good for grilled cheese. I think American, safe bet, 100% of the time. But I'd be interested to try some of the more fancy cheeses just to see how it tastes. Also, little tip, if you want your grilled cheese more grilled throughout, you can you just turn it low and slow. I did it a little higher heat today to match up with the tomato soup, but you can do it low and slow and let it just kind of take a lot of the moisture out without making it dry per se. Just put a little bit more crunch in it. You got butter going on it, so it's still gonna stay not dry. Proper grilled cheese, I use something a bit fancier than American. Yeah, I feel like when like there's always like the classic quick one, you just throw some American on it. But like when you want to make it for a meal like this, put a little bit more fancy. Gruyere with goat cheese. I've heard a lot about Gruyere. Also, this is on sourdough. I do like sourdough. Ooh, sourdough grilled cheese, pretty good. Good thing is, you don't need it. Grilled cheese is like something that can be enjoyed on a basic level, some white bread, some cheddar, or American, or you can kind of get more into it. And even getting into it like that, sourdough is not that much more expensive. It's not lunchtime for you yet, it's still morning. Make a grilled cheese for lunch. Nice grilled cheese on a Saturday. Good thing is these onions did soften a little bit. A fair bit. I think we're going to call that a win. I'll make some revisions to it. Grilled tomato sandwich with cheese soup. Really? I've never heard nor tried that, but that would definitely be that'd be something. I'm sure it would actually work. It wouldn't be hard to make a grilled tomato sandwich or cheese soup. Something to try. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up. I will make some small changes to this. Droids, it was very nice for you to stop in today. Drop a follow if you'd like. You can also, what I am just about to talk about is Discord. I'm going to drop this recipe with some slight alterations in the Discord, which personally for me, I'm a college guy, and it was not too crazy go buy a million ingredients. It was basil, salt, pepper, tomato paste, chicken broth, milk, and heavy cream, which can be substituted for milk, water, tomato paste, and then those seasonings. So pretty good. Oh, and some garlic, but that can be made with garlic powder. So pretty good. Velveeta makes for a good grilled cheese. I don't think I've ever tried that. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to make some small alterations to this. I'm going to post it to the Discord in our brand new recipe channel, which will be coming here very soon once I make it. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter if you'd like to see stuff about when I'm going live. You can follow me on YouTube where this VOD will be uploaded if you want to catch the whole thing. I think that's it. But yeah, I'd love to see you guys in the Discord and chat with you guys. Also, I'll be live next 5:30 CDT on Thursday, making some breakfast stuff. It seems like so. I think that's it. I'm gonna call it here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Silver. Goodbye, G-Dad. Goodbye, Droid. Goodbye, Mr. Perp Shadow. Alright, that was it. See ya. I will see some of you later tonight for some Mario Kart. Bye. It was nice seeing y'all.